Hey everyone. So now today I'll show you how to strategize your preparation for AECC. So as you know, in your this classroom, Google Classroom, when you go to classwork and scroll down, you will find your question paper patterns or formats as well as syllabus. So I'll take you through the pattern first, then I'll show you how to strategize your preparation. So this is sort of your format for your external and some exam. So your exam will be of 30 marks, all right, and it will be 2 hours duration. Now you will have how many sections? Three sections: section A, section B, and section C, right? So for section A, you will have four questions, each from two questions from first unit and two questions from second unit. So each question will carry 2 marks, that is 4 into 2, 8. Okay. First and second question will be from unit 1, third and fourth will be from unit 2, and each question will be of 2 marks. These are like VSQ type questions, easy ones. So this section A will be of 8 marks. Now for section B, again, two from unit 1 and two from unit 2. But from unit 1, you will be having internal choice. And from unit 2 also, you will be having internal choice just like your internal exams. So here, each question will carry how many marks? 4 marks. So 2 into 4 equals to 8. So again, section B is of 8 marks. Let's see about section C. Section C again will have four questions, two from unit 1 and two from unit 2. So from unit 1, you will have internal choice like 7A and 7B internal choice. And from unit 2 as well, you will be having internal choice. You need to attempt only one. So each question will carry 7 marks here. So 2 multiplied by 7 equals 14. So section C will be of 14 marks. So section A, section B, section C, 8 plus 8 plus 14 equals total 30 marks. Right. So you might have noticed in unit 1, you will have internal choice, and unit 2, you will have internal choice. Again, here also unit 1 and unit 2, you will have internal choice. Right. So for this, for section B and section C, you can reduce your burden and strategize how to learn this. Let me show how. So let's go to our syllabus. This is our syllabus, AECC syllabus. So this is sort of our syllabus. What is our first unit about? First unit is all about Google Sheets, Google Sheets and Google Docs. This is Google Docs. This is Google Sheets. And second unit, Google Slides and accessing the internet. Right. So, since in section B and section C, you have internal choice from unit 1 and unit 2. So, I would suggest you to learn, since we can't predict which question will be asked, right? Exactly which question will be asked, we can't predict. So, that's why I would suggest you to go for like one part. Suppose this is unit 1. This complete from here to till this part is unit 1, but you can divide your unit 1 into two parts, can you? Right. Suppose first part is Google Docs, this is our first part, and this is our this Google Sheets, this Google Sheets is our second part. So whichever part you are finding easier to learn that part. So by doing this, you can attempt the questions from unit 1, like suppose यहाँ से गूगल डॉक्स से they asked like text and mathematical function, and Google Sheets say they have asked like VLOOKUP, HLOOKUP, something. No, like some question from features, let's say features of Google Docs is asked from this first part, and from second part they asked VLOOKUP, HLOOKUP, or text or mathematical function, etc., etc. So whichever you are comfortable in, like mail merge or VLOOKUP, HLOOKUP, text or logical or mathematical function, or features of Google Docs. Any one part, if you are comfortable with, you can attempt whatever question is asked from this part, first part. Are you getting me? Likewise, you can learn any one part from Unit 2 as well. Like this is your first part, Google Slides is your first part, and this accessing the internet is your second part. So, suppose you are asked about inserting images, video, audio from Unit 2. Also, as an optional question, you have been asked about affecting Google search, effective Google search, or virtual meet using Google Meet, etc., etc. So, whichever you are comfortable with, if you learn all these questions, you will be able to answer the other part, other optional question like effective Google search, etc., etc. Or if you learn all these questions related to Google Slides, any question that is asked from Google Slides, you can be able to answer. Like let's say, let's see our question bank once. So here is our question bank. See, in unit 1, this is our unit 1, right? In unit 1 we have two parts. First part is all about Google Docs, and second part is Google Sheets. Likewise, for unit 2 we have two parts, Google Slides and social media skills, right? So suppose from these two parts, if you learn the first part entirely, you can able to answer the question from second unit for sure. Like from in first part of internal, I'll show you like this way. So I'll see. Let's take our section C and unit 2. Okay. You for from unit 2, you will be asked a question 8A or 8B. So let's suppose this 8A will be asked from the first part of the unit 2. Like anywhere, any question from Google Slides. So suppose we have the question template gallery over here from unit 2. And from for the second 8B, we will have any question from social media skills, right? Like for example, email etiquette. So for this, if you entirely learn one part from each unit, you will be able to answer any one of the question for sure. And your one section will be attempted. That is what I am trying to explain. Likewise, for unit 1, let's say, suppose we are in section B, we will be having 5th A and 5th B from unit 1. So this 5th A will be asked from first part of our unit 1, that is from our Google Docs. And this 5th B will be asked from second part of our unit 1, that is our Google Sheets. Likewise, for section C, 7th A will be asked from first part of your unit 1, that is this will be from Google Docs, this will be from Google Sheets. Alright, any doubts in that? Let me know. So please follow this strategy. Since we are not going to make the paper, we can follow this strategy, like we can reduce our burden as well as we can be able to attempt all the questions. Like if you learn Google Docs entirely, you can easily answer any question from section B and section C in internal choice.